And this is the infamous fountain where I met Conrad Brooks. Conrad Plan 9 Brooks, who was in 6 of Ed Wood's movies. Glenn or Glenda, Plan 9. He was in that, what's it, West of Laredo, whatever, that Western film that he made. That was a short film, but actual movies, you know, Glenn or Glenda, Plan 9 from Outer Space, Bride of the Monster, Sinister Urge, Hellborn. Well, they used the footage from Hellborn and Sinister Urge, you know, and Night of the Ghouls, he's got a cameo on that, and there's a scene where he's fighting Ed Wood. That's actually a scene from the Sinister Urge. They used some stock footage from that, where he's fighting Ed Wood in that fist fight. You know, near the beginning, you know, when Criswell's narrating, you know, and those juvenile delinquents are getting in fights. Yeah, Conrad's the one on the bottom, Ed Wood's hitting him. And then, what other movie was the end of Ed Wood's? There was one other one. Jailbait, yeah. So, with Steve Reeves, George Reeves' brother, you know, Mr. Universe. Anyway, look at that. There's the fountain where I met Conrad Brooks in '93 when he stopped here to be in the movie Ed Wood with Johnny Depp. I met him here. He says, meet Rocky, meet him by the fountain. So we met here, and then I took him to Kale's down the street over there at Wells and Van Buren because I didn't know what bar to go. I said, this bar looks pretty good, so let's go in here. And this guy named Mike, the bartender, Mike Fierstein, he has a cable show, and he videotaped me and Conrad, interviewed us for his show called Van Buren Street. And I still got that video. I saved all my VHS videos. You can't get those on DVD because that stuff's independent. You can only get it from the source, the person that made the movie, which is Mike Fierstein, works in Kale's, and our friend from War Bonner, Joshua Piotrowski, friend of mine, he was just going to buy some more movies. He's ordering Giant Horny Toad Monster, my latest movie. And anyway, I'm just filming myself. I'm talking in the camera. And he performed at Kale's recently, and he played his song, Get Well Soon, David the Rock, which is his song tribute to me because I had that blood clot in my leg. Well, I had a close call. It went up into my lung. So that was in 2009. And again, it happened in 2010, like about 6 months later, when they took me off the warfarin. So now I'm on warfarin probably for the rest of my life. I had to take like a blood thinner tablet almost like every day. Anyway, so, but no big deal. It's just, I'm okay, I'm healthy, I work out, I got a good heart. It's just that a blood clot sometimes gets in my leg. And then I got bit by a dog in the same leg I had the blood clot in. Here's the leg, right, the dog bite. Look, you can see it's healing up. That's the dog bite. It happened 4 months ago. There's a fang mark. And there's a puncture mark right there in the back of my leg, right there. That's a puncture mark right there. You go all around. Fang marks right there. Okay. Anyway, so this is the fountain where I met Conrad in '93. And then we went out, went to Kale's, had a brewski. We got interviewed. I bought him a couple pints. We had $1.50 pints. And then Mike Fierstein interviewed us. I think he gave us 1 pint for free, gave us a refill, because he was glad to have us. I told him that this guy's going to be in Ed Wood. Oh no, this was after Ed Wood that we went to Kale's. This was after the movie was released. This was like in '94 where I told him, yeah, that's when we got interviewed after that. Because the day he was going to be on Ed Wood, I took him to a Chinese restaurant in Chinatown. I treated him to this like garlic chicken. It was great. Lunch special over there. That first restaurant, when we go through the entrance to Chinatown, it's Cermak and Wentworth. Right when you go right through that opening there. That first restaurant on the east corner, the southeast corner of Cermak and Wentworth. That's it. That's that big Chinese restaurant. That's where I treated Conrad to the garlic chicken. Nice restaurant in there. And across the street, I went up like the second floor, right across the street from that restaurant in the corner, which would be the southwest corner. There's another Chinese restaurant on the second floor. I went in there once by myself, and they have a good noodle dish, really good. Anyway, but I took Conrad to the one on the southeast corner, and then then I took him to Des Plaines. Introduced him to Janet. Janet met him. Then I had to drive him back. Then I took him back to the L train. We took the L downtown, down here to Union Station, so you catch the train and go to be in Ed Wood. You had to take the train down to L.A. So I had to get him. He got back in time. So there's so much traffic. I thought it'd be quicker to take the L. So I just paid for our train ride. Got down here, got off at Clinton, walked over here, and he went to be in Ed Wood. That was back in the summer of '93. And then we got interviewed like early '94 after I finished Conrad Brooks vs. Werewolf when we got interviewed in Kale's Liquors. But here is the fountain where I met Conrad. There it is. The infamous fountain. And somebody left their sunglasses here. So now, you know, I got my shades. I'm bad. They got like something on them. See, there's some gook on there. See that? There's some kind of gook on there. So I don't want them. I'm going to leave them here. Okay, I'll see you. Maybe Conrad will come by and pick them up. Okay. Here's to you, Conrad. Conrad's spirit. Because his spirit haunts this place because we hung out here a few times. I'd always meet Conrad Brooks here when he'd come to town. Yeah. Okay, Conrad Brooks was in Plan 9 from Outer Space, and he was in the movie Ed Wood. He was in 7 of Ed Wood's movies at least. I'll see you. Good. Hey, Roxella, I need some more Java. Okay, Rock. Thank you. Good. It's good Dr. Swab brand Java. It was imported, flown in this morning, all the way from Haunted Pontiac, Michigan. Yeah. See, I got my Monster Bash shirt on. Look, Glenn Strange Frankenstein. Monster Bash. Glenn Strange, my favorite monster. Yeah, and Svengoolie showing Bride of Frankenstein tonight. I'm going to go home and watch the rest of it on MeTV. Every Saturday at 9 o'clock, Svengoolie's on. And you people should all watch Svengoolie every Saturday at 9 o'clock because I, David Rock Nelson, said so, and I make monster movies. You people need to buy my movies. Yeah. You need to buy my monster movies. And fiend me on Facebook, David Rock Nelson, and become my fiend on Facebook. Previews of my monster movies on YouTube. That's David Rock Nelson. I'll see you.